Good morning, kindergarten and TK Cougars. We're going to start thinking about plants now, right? We talked about animals. We talked about different types of animals. We talked about what animals need. They need food, water, air, shelter. And now we're going to start talking about some plants. And I'm going to start by planting some sunflowers in the garden. So I have some sunflower seeds here. It looks like a sunflower seed that you would eat, right? It has a shell on it, and inside is the seed. So this is like the seed coat. It's like a protection for the seed. And I'm gonna plant the whole thing. I'm gonna plant the seed coat and the seed that's inside in the soil, and then I'm gonna add some water to make the seed wake up. Right now, this little seed is taking a little nap. We say that it is dormant. It's dormant. And dormant comes from the word dormir, which means to sleep in French. So, like my son goes to college, and normally he lives in a dormitory, like dorm, to sleep, a place where he would sleep. So right now, these seeds are just sleeping. And when we put some water on them, they're gonna wake up and they'll start to grow. If you were sleeping in your bed and your mom or dad came and put a bunch of water on your head, wouldn't you wake up? Well, that's what's gonna happen with the seeds. They're gonna get a little water and they're gonna wake up. So I'm gonna plant them right here. I like to plant them right here because I can tie them up to this post. The sunflowers will get really big. But right now, they're gonna start really small. Okay, so now I have this area of the garden that I've cleared out, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a few little seeds in each hole. I'm gonna put a few because not every single seed wakes up. Sometimes. All right, so now all my seeds are planted. I'm gonna cover them up. Make sure it's a little tapped down because every once in a while, a raccoon or something, or maybe even a bird, likes to get in here and dig in my garden. I don't want them to dig up my seeds that I just planted. Okay, and now I have some water. And remember, those seeds are sleeping. So I want to wake them up. I'm gonna add a little bit of water on top of my seeds. Wake up, you sleeping seeds. Wake up, it's time to wake up and start to grow. All right. So, in a few, maybe in about a week, we should start to see some little baby plants start to grow. We say that when a baby plant, when a seed just starts to grow, we say it germinates. And then it'll turn into a little baby sprout. Okay, so boys and girls, we planted some seeds in the garden, and now I want us to take a look at some seeds and do a little experiment in some cups or a bowl. You can do this at home. And what I did is I just put like a cotton ball, a couple cotton balls at the bottom of each cup. You could use paper towel if you'd like. And I put a couple of different seeds in each cup. Now, remember when I was planting the sunflower seeds, what did I say I needed to do to wake up the seeds? I need to put some water on them, and that will wake the seeds wake up. Remember, right now these seeds are sleeping. They are dormant. So now I'm going to add a little bit of water to each cup. I'm not gonna make it too wet. I'm not gonna make it like a cup full of water. I'm just gonna get the cotton ball damp, and that is gonna start waking up the seeds. And because I'm not going to cover them all in soil, we're gonna be able to see the seed start to grow. We're gonna get to see the seed germinate. And we'll be able to watch what part comes out of the seed first and What comes out second, and what does the seed, the little baby plant, look like when it starts to grow? All right. I love planting in the garden. So let me tell you a little bit about what these seeds are. These are beet seeds. They're interesting. These are mung bean seeds. These are lima beans. These are radish seeds. And there's our sunflower seeds. So boys and girls, this is now a week later. So we put those seeds in a cup with some cotton ball, and we added a little water to the seeds. And now it's 1 week later, and we're gonna take a peek and see how each one of those seeds is doing. Okay, so we're gonna start with this one. This seed, this was the radish seed. And wow, it really started to grow so quickly in just 1 week. So I've got the little root. That's the root of the plant. And here's the stem. And there are the leaves starting to grow. I'm gonna see if I can. Now you can see here, boys and girls, there's a couple seeds that aren't doing anything. Not every seed grows. And that's why we plant more than one. And some of them are different stages, right? Some of them are pretty big, like this one right here, and some of them are pretty small. So these are the radishes. Okay, let's take a look at the mung beans. Okay, mung bean. So the mung beans were green. Now, a lot of the mung beans have grown. Let's see if I can get one out. I'm gonna take this one out. So this one, here's the mung bean. I see the root is coming out yet. I don't see any leaves coming out of this one yet. So on the radish, we had the root, the stem, and already some leaves. On the mung bean, we just have the root that's come out. No leaves yet. But again, not every single seed has germinated. Many of the mung bean seeds have germinated or started to grow, but not all of them. Oh, I see some of the leaves coming out of that one now. These are the mung beans. All right, now let's take a look at the beets. These are the beets, and beets are red, and you can see the stems are red. This is a smaller plant. Let's see, I don't see as many of them are germinating. It might need just a little bit more time. I'm gonna take one of those out. Come on out, little seed. Oh, it's so tiny. That is a beet seed, and you can see the root is just starting to come out. Okay, let's take a look at the sunflower seeds. Oh my goodness, they're really starting to grow. So I see, oh, it's kind of stuck in the cotton ball. I see the root is coming out. So right now I just see the root. I don't see any leaves coming out. And look, there is a sunflower seed that did not grow. There's a couple that did not grow. So not every single seed germinates. But those that did, the first thing that happened was that the roots came out first. Okay, and let's take a look at the lima beans. Boys and girls, the lima beans seem to be the slowest. It seems to take them a long time to start to grow. Oh, but I'm starting to see, out comes the root. The root is coming out first. Okay. We're gonna keep watching to see what happens with our seeds in our cups.